religion. The bad angel stand materialistic happiness, honor, wealth, and sensuous pleasure.
Right, thank you. Good. Yes. Else? Anybody? Yeah, please.
So the good angel and the evil angel reappear again.
Right.
In the previous scenes we said they were talking about the book, so the good angel he wants to talk him out of it.
Right.
And the evil one to tell him no, use it and use its power. So he used that book and learned to practice magic or the art. So they gave up on him. So the good angel says, use this power in order to help others or for heavenly things.
Yes.
And the evil angel he tells him about to about honor, about wealth.
Right.
So selfish things.
Right. Good. Very good. What else? حضرتك أيضا حضرتك باي ذا واي شو بعدكم So again, here we have the entrance of good angel and bad evil angel. You know what do we mean by morality plays? Morality plays, morality, moral, you know moral, morality? Right. Morality. Morality plays is one of the plays that is written in order to give moral lessons. Moral lessons. Can you see the conflict between the angels with Faustus, Lucifer, Mephistopheles, right? So, do you think that this play, let us say, gives you something, a motive to do or to not to do something?
Yes. Yes, I think this place, according to my opinions, morality place that every human or every person should satisfy in his position or his place and don't look to the higher position.
Very good. But you know, you should have ambition, right?
Yes.
But not to trespass the limits. You know, trespass? Trespass يعني أتعدى. Trespass. Pass, you know, pass? Trespass the limits, okay? Yeah. You are good. Yeah, good answer. What else? Is there any moral lessons in this play? Moral lessons, you know, moral يعني دروس أخلاقية. Morality or moral lessons, دروس أخلاقية. Yes?
There's difference between ambitious and ego. So here Faustus
Yes, good.
was having a big ego himself, and he thinks himself is above of all human beings.
Right.
And he should learn more than all of them.
Very good.
So this is what
Yes, one of the moral lessons that we do have. Moral lessons means themes, you know, remember theme, right? Themes, yeah, moral lesson. Like of ambition, like not a lot, like for example, higher than, or don't look above your leg, okay? Though sometimes it can need to do that. But the moral lesson here is with the good and evil angel. Whenever you have this conflict to do bad things or to do good things, what you should do? Good things, right? Good deeds. So Faustus, the moral lesson that we have, like here in this scene, the moral lesson is that Faustus first rejected God, rejected heavenly matters, right? And followed what's called, let us say, earthly or materials that we find in life, okay? So the moral lesson here is that whenever there is an evil angel or something in yourself that like made you in conflict, okay, you should always what? Go back to God, right? So this is the moral lesson in this scene, okay? The entrance of evil and good angel, okay, concentrated on, you know, it is a kind of last chance, you know, last chance. last chance for Faustus. Last chance for Faustus. That, by the way, the appearance of evil and bad angels in this scene is the last appearance before signing the bond. Before signing the bond. So they appear twice. First, as you have said, that they urged him differently, right, to follow, not to follow the magic and to get the magic or not. Then here, they ask him to think whether about the earthly matters or materials or heavenly materials. So that we have a comparison, or we have a difference between the evil angel, the earthly matters or materials, and the heavenly. Okay, and you can see that the language that is being used here is kind of so sweet, so sweet, language like polite language. Why? In order to attract Faustus, okay? The good angel, the good angel actually used sweet Faustus, a lovely language, in order. Yeah? Ma'sur, right? Yeah. A lovely language in order to attract Faustus, and to remind Faustus, of what he can find in heaven. Okay? So he said, the good angel said that Faustus, leave that art, okay, in the art of magic, okay? Yes. But what did he do, Faustus? He mocked them. Mocked? M-O-C-K. Mocked them. Right. He mocked them. So we have an irony here. Okay? Verbal irony. We have verbal irony. Why? Because he said contrition, prayer, repentance, what of them? Okay, as if he is underestimating. Again, underestimating. Underestimating? Belittle, underestimate. You remember belittle, the word that I wrote for you? Yes. The term belittle? يقلل من شأنه. Okay? He belittles or underestimates the heavenly pleasure, okay? The heavenly pleasure. And at the same time, or meanwhile, the evil angel appeared urging him, saying that these pleasures are what? Illusions, okay? Illusions means that they are not real, or they are just in your dreams, okay? So we have here many techniques. The first, irony, we have also exaggeration, we have conflict, internal conflict within himself, to Faustus, and actually with the angels, external, okay, with the angels, externals. So we know that what happened to Faustus? Did he reject the good angel and follow the evil angel, or the vice versa? You know the vice versa? Right? Simply, yes, he did not listen to the good angel. Instead, he followed, or not followed, but ignored them. Ignored the good angel's advice. Okay, ignored the good angel's advice. By the way, he's not only mocking the angels. He was mocking God himself. Many things, religion itself. Okay, so he's mocking everybody, everything around him, in order to convince himself that the magic, or the way, or the path that he is gonna follow is the correct one. Okay, the correct one. So kind of deception, deceiving everybody. Okay, but what happened next? That Faustus actually is being deceived by the devil, Mephistopheles, because many times Faustus asked for things to be fulfilled or achieved, like he wanted to marry someone, he wanted to be someone like an emperor, but Mephistopheles always delayed or postponed his requests. You know his requests? Yes. Okay? Yeah. The evil angel here again reminded Faustus of what he can get from magic, like honor, wealth or whatever, okay? Power, okay? Controlling others and so on, okay? So Faustus actually turned his interest, turned his let us say eagerness to wealth and honor rather than getting heavenly pleasures, okay, like seeing God or heaven itself, okay. So it's full of irony, full of conflict, and so on. Yeah. Next, Faustus of Wow. Yeah, would like to read? Yes, please.
Faustus of wealth. Why? The signary shall be mine, when Statuus shall stand by me. What God can hurt thee, Faustus? Thou art saved, cast no more doubles. Come, Statuus, and bring glad tidings from great Lucifer.
Is it not midnight? Yes, go.
What?
Can you see it? Is it not midnight? Can you see it?
Yes, yes. It is not.
Is it?
Midnight. Oh, is it midnight?
Yes.
Come, Statuus, enter Statuus. Now tell me what says Lucifer, the Lord.
Right. Yes.
That shall I wait.
Okay, thank you. Let's start with this. So here is the first time in which Faustus actually admits Mephistopheles or Lucifer's fellowship. Okay, so he accepted Lucifer's what? No. Okay, the whole between them. He rejected completely. He rejected the heavenly things or God or whatever. Okay. So what did he say? You know, Emden. Emden is kind of kingdoms or cities. One of the cities in Germany. Emden. This word. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah. It is a city in Germany. Okay. Like it was a kingdom. Okay. So he said that if he followed Mephistopheles and Lucifer, this kingdom, it is exaggerated by the way. He doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it. It does not mean that he will get or he will be the king. He will be the king. But he said that as if he get the knowledge or the power, he will control this kingdom. Okay, he will control this kingdom. So he is welcoming Mephistopheles and Lucifer. Okay, he is welcoming them. Okay, so he rejected other things like God, like good angels, himself specifically. Okay, then cast no more doubts. Come, Mephistopheles. Can you see cast no more doubts?
Yes.
Yes.
He said to let the doubts that came in his mind, and he just followed the Mephistopheles and try to ask him to bring a good news because it is the middle of night and
Right.
Because it is the mid of night and yes. So.
Yes, very good. Yes. So again, he accepted Lucifer's offer. Okay, accepted Lucifer's offer, and now he made up his mind. He decided. It means he decided. He decided to leave the doubts inside himself. To leave the doubts. Okay, it means no more hesitation. No more hesitation. Okay, it's very important because from this scene, from these lines, we know that Faustus, the conflict inside Faustus between following, not following, is made up. Okay, means that he made up his mind. No more doubts. I will go through practicing magic. This is what he meant. Okay.
He feels that he is safe and there is no any power reject him to don't
Right.
follow the
Right. So again, yes, please.
Also, we have irony because he thought even the God cannot hurt him, because now Mephistopheles is beside him, that practice impossible.
Right. So he preferred to practice. He preferred Lucifer's control above God's control. Okay. He thinks that wrongly that God cannot hurt him anymore. God cannot hurt him anymore or any longer. Okay. And then he said that what God can do. Okay. Because Lucifer is by his side. Okay, no one can hurt him, no one can mock him, no one can deceive him, because Lucifer is by his side. Okay, so it's a kind of irony again, situational irony that forces believed wrongly that this is true, but actually it is not. Okay, so he said that this art or this magic that he is going to practice is safe. Is it safe from what or whom? No, the art, yeah, it's safe for himself and it's safe for others, because before or in scene number 1 that the good angel advised him that this art might destroy others, might hurt others, and so on. But now he tries to believe on magic, that this magic is safe, and following Lucifer is also safe because he will be in his side. Okay. So what did he say? Come, Mephistopheles. Come, Mephistopheles. By the way, whenever we have the appearance of devil, there is what kind of stage direction or stage decoration. Remember stage director or stage direction, whatever? Yeah. Means that whenever there is appearance of devils or something bad is gonna happen, there should be night, like here it is midnight, okay? There should be lightning, there should be thunders, okay? Bad omens and whatever, okay? Anything that refers to the appearance of devil, okay? Yeah, darkness, okay? So here it is midnight, okay? And Mephistopheles actually appeared to him, and because he is welcoming, he summoned him again. Next, what happened? Enter Mephistopheles. Can we see that Tephosus, whenever he summoned Mephistopheles, when he summoned Mephistopheles, he immediately appeared to him, right? As if he is waiting. He's waiting for his requests. Okay. By the way, usually devils cannot be seen, right? Devils cannot be seen. But on theater, in order to clarify who is Mephistopheles, who is the devil, who is a good angel or a bad angel, these supernatural things could appear, okay? In order to say that this is angel, this is a devil, or whatever. Usually we have the devils around us, we have the angels around us, ghosts, whatever. Do you have ghosts with you or no? No, you don't have? Check yourself again. So, next, enter Mephistopheles. Yes? Would you like to read? Anybody? Reading يعني reading صعب عليكم? I need new faces. New students. Okay. I'll ask you this. When I say I need to see new faces, what do I mean? Do I mean I need the face, or
New students.
what do we call this technique? Yes, synecdoche. It means like when you ask about someone, like I need new hands. I don't need the hand itself, but I need the person himself, right? Yeah, we got it. Yes, please. What's your name?
Hello.
Sarah, yes.
And now tell me what says Lucifer, the Lord. Now that I shall wait on Faustus whilst he lives. So he will provide me service with this call. Faustus, already Faustus has hazarded that for him. But Faustus must be quick. It is. I can't see it.
Which line? I lost it.
34.
34. Okay, jump to the next one and write a
And
deed.
write
Okay, underline this. A deed of gift. A deed of gift. Underline this line. A deed of gift. A deed of, very important, because what is the deed of gift?
Contract?
The contract or the bond between Lucifer and Dr. Faustus. Yes, Don?
For that secretary cursed great Lucifer. It told daily it, I will back to house. Continue?
Yes, go.
But stay mysterious and tell me what good will my soul do they know. Then enlarge his kingdom.
Enlarge his kingdom, yeah.
But is that the reason why he tempts us to make Solomon?
Yeah, jump to next line because it's written in Latin. It's not important to you. Why have you, Faustus, why have you, yeah? Go on.
Have you anything that could
Torture others.
torture others?
Yes.
Then, as great as have the human soul of men. But tell me first, shall I have their soul, and I will be their
Slave.
slave,
Yeah.
and wait on thee, and give thee more than thou hast waited
To ask.
us.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. Good. So these lines are so obvious that we have a conversation between Faustus and Mephistopheles. He asked Mephistopheles to reappear again for him, and he actually appeared to him. Mephistopheles actually here we have a kind of aside. You know, aside. Like Dr. Faustus is not listening. Dr. Faustus is not listening to Mephistopheles when he speaks, but the audience is listening or are listening. Okay. So Mephistopheles said that I shall wait on Faustus whilst he lives. So he will buy my service with his soul. Okay. He knows Mephistopheles. Yes, please.
Mephistopheles appears and tells that Lucifer has agreed to buy his soul and to condition of laid down by Faustus.
Right.
And after that, Mephistopheles warns Faustus to sign a bond with his blood. Faustus stands in his arms and began right to bond,
Right.
a bond, but the blood is contagious.
Yes. Thank you. Good. What else? Yes, please.
Lucifer tells Mephistopheles to tell Mr. Faustus about the three conditions. Mr. Faustus sells his soul to Lucifer, and the signing the pact with his blood. When Mr. Faustus refuse, Mephistopheles will be held.
Right. So here again it is. Yes.
I
Please.
have a question
Yes.
about Mephistopheles. Before they signed the contract with the bond, he was warning him about hell,
Right.
about what the awful things there. Why did he warn him if Lucifer sent him to tempt him?
I think I answered this question last lecture. Alfred?
Before, right after.
Oh, you were online?
Yes.
Ah, yeah. So again, same answer that Mephistopheles, you know, if he denied hell and the torture in hell, Faustus will start to doubt about Mephistopheles whether he is telling the truth or not. So if, for example, I denied hell, if you ask me, I am Mephistopheles, you are Dr. Faustus, okay? You ask me about the hell. If I say there is no hell, what do you think? You know there is hell, right? And there is torture, there is suffering in hell. But if I tell you that there is no hell, there is nothing bad in hell, you may not believe me any longer. So you may say that he is lying or whatever. Okay? So it is what? It is a kind of telling the truth, but exactly twisted way. Okay? So he's twisting the truth. He knows that if he said that there is no torture or pain in hell, Faustus might think that Mephistopheles is lying because you remember that Faustus knew he studied theology, right? He knows about religion, he knows about everything, and he knows that there is good and bad, or there is hell and heaven. If Mephistopheles said that there is no hell, okay, or there is no pain in hell, again, Faustus might say that he is lying, okay? So he tells him the truth, but what did he say again? That hell, God is not exist in hell, or he cannot control hell, or he is not present in hell. So who is controlling hell? Lucifer himself. So he will be under the control of Salam. So he is gonna be under the control of or protection of Lucifer himself. Okay. So can you see the image here? Is it clear?
Is it some kind of irony?
It is an irony, of course. It's full of irony. Because we have tragedy, it will be full of conflicts, full of situational irony or any type of irony. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
At the same time, he decided him when he said, if you if you vanish to the hell, and you are at the same time follow the Lucifer, you will be under his protection.
Right.
But if you vanish to the hell and you are not follow the Lucifer, you are tortured there.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. In other words, that if Faustus is gonna enter hell in one way or another, he knows that. He realizes that. Okay. But he told him, Mephistopheles, that if Faustus, if he enters the hell following Lucifer, Lucifer will protect him. But if he made a mistake, but not following Lucifer, God will punish him. Okay? So he prefers Lucifer's protection, which is an irony, over God's punishment. Okay? Yeah. Clear? Good. So, Mephistopheles said that the last line, he will buy my service. It means that Faustus or Mephistopheles will be his servant, his slave. Faustus' slave, and so on. Faustus said that, or Mephistopheles said that he will write down the deed of gift. Deed of gift, it is an irony. Deed of gift. It means the condition, the contract, deed of the document which refers to the contract between Lucifer and Faustus. Okay, why it is an irony? Because it is actually not a deed of gift. You know, deed of gift. يعني مثل نقول عمل خير. Okay, contract is referred to a deed of gift, which is an irony because it is not a deed of gift. It is a deed of damnation, or a document of damnation. Okay, yes, with own blood, with his own blood. It means that Faustus will sign the bond using his own blood, Okay, yes. So, Mephistopheles said also that if you deny it, it means the contract or the hell itself, I will back to hell. It means that he is not forcing Faustus to follow the devil. Okay, again, it is a twisted way to convince others. He told him that if you did not sign the bond, he will go back to hell because he enjoyed hell. For Mephistopheles. Okay, can you see this? Is it clear for you? Yes. The last line. He told him that if you did not sign the bond, first Mephistopheles will return back to hell. Okay? Okay? As if, coming back from hell is easy. Okay? Going to hell, coming back from hell is easy. Okay? Or something normal for others, but it's not. Because, Mephistopheles actually is not in hell till now because anybody who goes to hell, not now, but at the doomsday, right? Yes, but he's deceiving him.
Faustus
He believes in hell, but he wanted to know what in hell, what is inside hell, what he can find, what he will find in hell. Okay, what he will find in hell.
Faustus said if we continue the slave or walking, he will be damned.
Yes, he will be done. Well, that's right. Yeah. So Faustus again told him why Lucifer needs his soul. Why he did not, for example, ask for his body, or why he did not ask for anything else. Why did he specifically, why did Lucifer specifically ask or requested Faustus' soul? Simply, the answer is
To enlarge his kingdom.
right, which is an iron again, to enlarge his kingdom. Okay, to enlarge his kingdom, which is an iron. Why? Because it is not a matter of enlarging or make it small. I mean, the kingdom. It is why? Because this is the job of devils, that to seduce others, thus they can stand against God or whatever. Yeah, just 5 minutes, and I will finish the lecture. So Faustus said that is that the reason why he tempts us thus? So here is Faustus is like believing anything Faustus said, or whatever Mephistopheles said. Faustus believed whatever Mephistopheles said. He told him that he will enlarge, and Lucifer will enlarge. Yes?
Online خرج الأستاذ.
خروج الأستاذ بعد موجود. والله أتوقع النت فصل، مشكلة النت. أحد فاتح أونلاين؟ فاتحين أونلاين؟ واحد فاتح أونلاين؟ فاتح أونلاين؟ Can I get your phone here? ممكن تخلي التليفون هنا مالتك؟ حتى نشوفه. مشكلة النت هنا مشكلة عويصة. Okay, so the reason he asked about the reason why Lucifer tempted all the human beings, he said that because why? To enlarge his kingdom. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll stop here. Thank you for that. I will stop here. Thanks. كتبتوا اسمعكم عيني؟ شكرا. بس كافي رجاء. طاعوا كلام عيني. عيني تقرون إلى نفس الوقت راح يكون. وصلناكم على السابع مو؟ So next lecture إن شاء الله عندنا exam, right? Yes, Thursday, man. Yeah, Thursday. هاي كاملة اسمعكم؟ أحمد جبر، سيف علي، مروة، وليد، تبارك، إيناس، هند، أفنان، نعم. أسماء، سالم، دعاء، حنين، رؤى، زينب، زينب، دعاء، آية، آمنة، سراء، فاتن، نور الهدى، عبد الله ميسر، عبد الله عمار،
نعم.
كوني، غفران، محمد أحمد، محمد سنان، حسام، أحمد خالد، سفيان، محمد صدام، أحمد منير، وائل، عبد الله أحمد، مريم، يوسف تحسين، دلير، ملاذ، بدوان، نور محمد، سنان، رجاء، فاطمة، مودة، صفا، إيمان، ريا، وفران فالح، عائشة، هديل، سارة، رحمة، آمنة صالح، ضحى، ورود فاطمة عارف ونور ليث بعد ما طلع اسماعيل
دكتور سارة
2 سارة سارة يوسف و سارة يوسف Okay, thank you. You are free to go. Thanks. بركة. نعم.
هي 24 سنة يقصد بها يعني يوم واحد
يوم واحد عادل يوم واحد
فعلا